Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Crypto Joe channel. Boy, two really good pieces of information here. All of them kind of more up to opinion more than anything else, but I want to bring you guys the information, let you guys comment down below and educate me and everyone else. So, from Dom at Underrated Dom on Twitter, he tweets out, wait, Coinbase just bought 40 million XRP? You already know what's up. And he did include the transaction details, and it has been verified. It is indeed Coinbase's exchange wallet. Now, I don't know of any other reason why Coinbase would be buying 40 million XRP unless they were thinking about relisting it. I mean, I don't know. If you have any ideas on why, just let me know. And then on even bigger news, the SEC looks like it's painted itself into a corner trying to argue both sides of the legal argument. Was Bill Hinman's speech public guidance, or was it his own opinion? Well, I don't know. It doesn't seem like the SEC even knows. Jeremy Hogan at attorney Jeremy1 tweets, I'm reading it, but can't quite believe it. Now, the speech wasn't Hinman's personal opinion at all, but intended to convey the Department of Corporate Finance's position on digital assets? In the legal world, this is as crazy as it gets. The Ripple lawyers must be chomping at the bit. And yeah, it looks like either way it goes with the SEC and the decision on Judge Netburn, it doesn't matter. Ripple wins. Whether it's guidance and they gave Ethereum a free pass, or whether it was his personal opinion, it looks like Ripple's going to win. So let's read this from Finance Feeds. We're not going to read the whole thing for time, but I'm going to read the good parts. Ripple wins either way. SEC Hinman's public guidance or personal opinion. I don't care. Either way, Ripple wins. Good. Indeed, SEC regulations provide that Director Hinman's public statements could be relied upon as representing the views of corporate finance, the division he led. And this is from financefeeds.com, by the way. The Securities and Exchange Commission has filed a motion for partial reconsideration and clarification of Magistrate Judge Netburn's DPP ruling. The pre-announced motion pertains to Ripple's motion to compel the SEC to produce documents the plaintiff claims deliberative process privilege. Ripple wants the papers and the SEC doesn't want to give them up, and they are fighting tooth and nail. And in fact, they're doing really crazy legal things, according to Jeremy Hogan, that don't even make sense in order to cover their tracks. So the SEC wants their cake and eat it too. The battle for William Hinman's 2018 speech on Ether and the other 67 related documents is one of the most critical in the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. Yes, what is in there? What is in there? The SEC is making moves that don't make any legal sense. They're arguing one direction, then when the judge agrees with them, and then says, okay, well, if it's not DPP, then it can be released to the public because it was public guidance. I mean, gee, they linked Bill Hinman's speech on their own official website, made it seem like it was guidance. But then when the judge says if it's public guidance, then it's public and we can release it. The SEC comes out and says, no, it's covered under DPP. So what is it? What is in these documents that the SEC wants to hide? Well, I have a feeling that there's going to be things in there that pertain directly to, how shall we say in a gentle way, money-making opportunities that the SEC employees and staff and leaders had that perhaps weren't quite so up and up, maybe? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Why else would they fight so hard? They don't want you to know that they're corrupt, even though we all know that they're corrupt. Because money corrupts, power corrupts, and absolute money and absolute power corrupt. Absolutely. Continuing with the article, Ripple will certainly use the notes to its benefit, and possibly in either scenario, to argue XRP is not a security, or to argue the SEC failed to provide fair notice. The SEC failed to provide fair notice, absolutely. So you're telling me the SEC is dropping a lawsuit, and for 8 years the SEC thought that Ripple was an unregistered security. And so for 8 years, thinking XRP was a unregistered security, they allowed the trading of XRP? No. No. Something happened recently, just before the Bill Hinman speech, where they all realized they could make a ton of money. They could all get on the chairs and the foundations of the Ethereum Foundation or whatever the other respective foundations that they wanted to get into, and it was all a money grab and a power grab. In my opinion, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm no lawyer, but in my opinion, as a human being who has eyes, can see, and can think. In 2021, the SEC chose to define the speech as Hinman's personal opinion in order to not give ammunition to Ripple's defense. But the tactic backfired as Judge Sarah Netburn concluded the documents were not protected by deliberative process privilege. Therefore, they could be released to the public. Then the SEC came back and said, no. Wait a second. Even though you ruled in our favor, we want to say that it is, and it's covered under DPP. Really? Huh. Okay. The ruling was very well received by Ripple and XRP holders, who were accepted as amicus curiae in court. Attorney John Deaton confirmed the court order as a win and said the biggest victory wasn't the speech draft itself, but the notes from meetings with third parties not associated with Ripple. The SEC is now contesting this ruling, and they want the documents protected by DPP. Okay, so SEC, which is it? Which do you want? Is it not protected? Is it his personal opinion, or is it guidance? Which is it? Because you can't have it both ways. You can't come out and say that Bill Hinman sat in a room and spoke to a bunch of people, and it is both protected and public guidance at the same time. If it's public guidance, then it's public, and it's not covered under DPP. It's public guidance. And if it's covered under DPP, then it's not public guidance. And if it's not public guidance, then why was it given to the public? Why was it said in the public? Why was it put on your website and all but in name said that it was guidance? That doesn't make any sense. While turning it back into public, let me reread this. While turning it back into public guidance gives Ripple the opportunity to use the speech against the SEC, the public will never know what was in those notes with the third parties, and that is the crux of the situation. Attorney Jeremy Hogan recently suspected that the SEC could be hiding something really bad. And that is the moral of this video. The SEC is going to do everything in their power, even cutting off their nose just to spite their face, to keep these documents unseen. What is in them? What is in them? I want to know. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys. Thank you for your time. Definitely comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.